following Friday.
They came in on the cancelled eviction. Oh, they came in on the cancelled eviction, and Ben...
As an afternoon.
Oh, come on, party. Let's get started. I don't think I have that strange an accent.
No, not at all. I thought it was a weird question.
You do.
Yeah, it's weird, because it's
a good picture you did.
It's not an accent you can relate to in the country.
I wonder everybody thinks I'm bloody weird.
Like, it's not a northern accent, it's not a southern accent. It's not like a Bristol accent like Jason's got. It's weird.
I think I'm the only one that has this accent in the world. It's Mario accent, Marodian accent. How are your legs today?
Yeah, very nice.
How are your legs, JJ?
Only a tiny bit sore. Right, I've only felt pain like once. They still look pretty. Like, I don't think this is a good look.
No, not at all.
No, I don't see why guys would have it. I guess I have really tough skin though, so.
Swimmers, runners, or something. So
Oh yeah. Swimmers and runners, obviously for like aerodynamic reasons. I think I made the right decision there, because I couldn't have just left a strip down here, a couple of strips of,
Did you scream when they did it, or yell, or make any kind of noise?
A little bit, yeah.
You hardly made any noise, and I was yelping like a little girl when they were doing my chest again.
I got a lie at one point.
Pardon?
I got a lie, because she told me it wouldn't hurt, and it did. The worst thing was when the hairs would like drag off the end of the strip, so there'd be like a long line of hair. Yeah, that was the worst one.
There's that though.
Oh, you know, like you've mentally prepared yourself to leave tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Like we're all leaving tomorrow night. We've all settled it.
Yeah.
What if it was an announcement tonight? This is Davina. I told you had 11 days left. I was lying. You've actually got another 5 weeks. You reckon you'd be able to pick yourself up for that? You reckon you'd be able to adjust and...
No.
I wouldn't either. That'd be too much for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, do you reckon you'd walk?
Probably.
If you had that announcement?
Yeah, probably.
It's never going to happen, but...
No, yeah, I think I probably would. I may try and stick it out, but I think it would probably be too much for me.
I think 11 weeks is perfect for me.
Yeah.
Perfect start and finish for me.
I think you're right. Yeah, more like, they're not trying to be quiet, are they?
I don't care.
Last night, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm surprised I wouldn't be surprised if they're sitting around on the couch and we go out there for drinks and entertainment.
Yeah, it'd be too much. It'd definitely be too much for me, dude. After like being up 4 weeks in a row and preparing myself to go 4 weeks in a row, and then having the disappointment of not leaving, you know.
Disappointment.
Well, it is, because you prepare yourself to leave, you prepare yourself to see your family, and then you're saved, and you've got to stay, then you've got to pick yourself up again because you prepared yourself to go home.
Yeah, I can understand readjusting. It shouldn't be a disappointment. It should be like...
No, I don't mean... not disappointment.
You have to readjust
not disappointment
your
in
expectations.
Yeah, exactly. Probably disappointment was the wrong word. You know what I mean? I want disappointment.
Yeah, you're really happy to stay.
It's the disappointment that you're not going. And that's what I find in this place, is this continual paradox. Yeah. It's like you long to stay because you want the experience and you love being here, but you're also like, the longer you're in here, the more your heart is being taken elsewhere. And it's like that tension in there, I suppose. And I think probably only in this place you can feel that.
Yeah, I mean, I know probably Andrew and JJ could do another 5 weeks.
Yeah, definitely.
That would bring them around to 11 weeks, but 11 weeks just feels right for me. 11 weeks.
And you're someone that like loves the program, would do anything to get in. You're desperate to win, and trustworthy, and.
But no, 11 weeks is just right for me.
Yeah, I think she pulled the plug just at the right time, didn't she? For me, she did.
And me.
Just had enough fight in me to get 11 weeks out.
I was prepared to go the 13 weeks, because that's what the last year's one was. I was prepared to go for the 13 weeks. But when she said 11 weeks long, it felt, the more I thought about it, the more it made sense to me, and the more it felt right for me.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they'd done that, they'd have probably put some housemates back in, because they wouldn't expect us to just be with 5 of us for 5 more weeks. Because just nominations wouldn't work.
Oh, you've been here 6 weeks.
6.5 weeks. Yeah.
It's pretty long, isn't
Last Friday was 6 weeks.
You've crammed a lot into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done an amazing job, dude, for you to
thank you.
be in the final and to be as well liked as you are.
We don't know how.
No, you are definitely. You're in the final, dude. And I think you've got probably quite a
Big following outside, lots of fans.
No, right.
I really believe that, dude.
Not a chance.
For you to have done that all that in like 6 weeks, you've done
Yeah,
amazing.
I am proud of myself for obviously sticking it out for 6 weeks. Now myself had a great time. That has been an amazing time. I'm really, really pleased with it.
You really brought a lot to the house. And the tasks, like your Tree of Temptation tasks and other stuff you've done have been amazing. You would have really have entertained the public, and you're a really nice guy, and I think...
Oh, thank you.
No, I mean that.
Thank you. Nice to hear.
You're a cool guy. I'm glad that our Lord brought you in.
I'm glad that you're in here with me.
It's been good, dude.
It's been really good.
I'm ready to go now. My exit is at hand. And that Uber Kugel layer thing is probably still in my top 5 somewhere.
Oh, yes!
It's got to be there somewhere. It's not far away from the top 5. I think I pushed the wheelchair challenge out and bang to keep the Uber Cougar in there.
Thank you. We always had that night.
That was an amazing night when it was fun.
We could hear you.
We manned right up. We
Really
drunk
manned
champagne.
up.
We ate McDonald's. We danced.
It's probably Steve's worst nightmare.
Dude, Steve just didn't want to entertain any other man in that
He
at all.
didn't have
did
the
he?
best time, did he?
No, he didn't have the best time. It sucked for Steve. He couldn't even kick the skulls around with us. He didn't have any feet and legs.
Yeah, he gave it a go heavier in the min, didn't he?
Oh, he was good at the edge.
Yeah,
Yeah, in all fairness, he's pretty good. That was an amazing night. One night. It was a funny night.
The whole day was pretty good because Ben just wasn't staying there, and if he did stay there, he wasn't giving up that single camp bed.
No.
If you want, you can.
Can you imagine if he'd
he'd
have stayed in there for like a day and a half with us? You wouldn't have done that.
John James wasn't too happy to be kept in there as well. Who went first? Is it John James and Mario?
Ben
Ben,
first,
yeah,
then
yeah,
John
and then-
James and Mario,
Yeah, I met. Oh, they went at the same time. Oh, that's what I
and then
thought, yeah.
Steve-O, and then you would have gone, then me. I was the most unlike
So
person.
I was the second most unliked person.
Yeah, you were the second most, yeah. But
But we're here
I'd
now.
been here weeks more than you.
Yeah, that
That's
was
because you're forgettable. We'd forgotten about
Of
you.
course.
Oh, dude, I should have been totally forgettable on that board if that's the case.
You can see it in the Louvre if you go visit the Louvre.
The Louvre. Is that in Paris?
Yeah. It's the most famous art gallery in the world.
Is that where the Mona Lisa is? Is it the real Mona Lisa, the one that's in the Louvre?
Yeah. There's only one Mona Lisa.
Oh, they reckon there's a few.
Is it really?
Yeah. They reckon there's like 3 or 4 and they move them around so that the real one never gets stolen or anything.
Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant like Leonardo da Vinci only painting.
Oh, yeah, there's only one,
Yeah.
but there's like copies of it that they move around and stuff.
I'm surprised it survived, the Mona Lisa.
When was he around?
16th century, 1500s, but
Wow.
not because it's
Have you seen it?
No, I've never been in the Louvre. But that's one thing I do want to do, but I'm surprised, not because it's that old, because there's much older things that still exist. Is Leonardo da Vinci
The Winky.
used to take it with him everywhere he went. He'd never let the painting out of his sight.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm surprised it survived the ages that way.
How much is it worth?
It's priceless. It's the most famous painting in the world.
Hundreds of millions.
Yeah.
Who owns it?
Well, the nation of France. Belongs.
Good way then to make some money. Sell it for like £1 billion or something. Right, it's worth that.
I don't think the French